Hi, my name is Kevin Taylor. I believe that the creation of 6 more regions by this Nana Addo government is divisive. This is the Friday editorial. With all due respect, after watching the video of the Ghanaian who confronted the President Nana Akufo-Addo in Washington about the creation of 6 new regions from the Volta region, made me conclude that the President Nana Akufo-Addo is a divisive president, and if not checked, will drown this country into chaos and tribal conflicts just to satisfy his hatred for a particular group of people or Ghanaians and what they represent. Now, the Asogli people and their chiefs, who are the main players in this issue, have also expressed their disgust about the decision of this government to split their region into pieces. The decision by this president and his government to think that only the Volta region needs to be divided or shredded to benefit this country and elevate it from its economic woes is a tough one to understand. The president, in his exchange with the gentleman, even believed that our governance system as a country is the same as Spain, which has a prime minister as its head of government. Nana Addo also tried to even make a case for himself that if Ghana needs a referendum, it's because Spain also did it. I would like to ask you, Mr. President, that how many tribes and regions does Spain have? And what was the main reason for the referendum in Spain? With all due respect, in my honest opinion, I think the creation of 6 more regions is crazy and stupid considering Ghana's economic status. As I speak, Ghana as a country is struggling to pay its workers. Companies are folding up all because of high taxes. The size of the government is becoming bigger and bigger without any work done. Infrastructure works started by previous governments have been left to rot. Roads leading to farming areas can't be accessed. The most talked about free SHS is struggling. The ordinary Ghanaian can't afford a decent accommodation because the government has refused to release the affordable housing to the citizens. Our banking system is collapsing. The ordinary Ghanaian cannot afford a 3 square meal. Fuel prices are on the rise. But what do we see today in Ghana? We have decided to ignore all these challenges to create 6 more regions because our president feels his presidency is under threat. This is barbaric, this is stupid, and this is disgusting. In fact, I would like to ask, which region in Ghana is presently doing very well economically? Let's stop this childish political concept and get real with ourselves. The fact is, this president and his government are playing political games with the freedom we are enjoying as a country today. The creation of the 6 new regions is just a plan to make their political opponents weak. But I would like to ask, at whose expense? Who is going to bear the cost of this ridiculous idea? I have always said that we Ghanaians have always found ways to make life difficult for the minority tribes in Ghana. It is always the Voltarian or the Northerners, whilst we know deep down our hearts that these tribes are not the cause of our economic woes. With all due respect, this move by this government, and more especially this president, proves that they are a divisive and clueless government. I think we Ghanaians should speak up and confront this government like what the man did against the president in the United States. I believe that if this government wants to help the Voltarians economically, there are so many ways to make it happen. This government should create more jobs for the people in the Volta region. This NPP government should build more infrastructure in the Volta region. They should construct decent roads for the farmers so that they will be able to transport their produce to the markets. This government should provide them with good health facilities. They should at least reopen the rice farms they have closed down. This government should start their one district, one factory from the Volta region because, in their own opinion, they are the poorest. I think this government should spend some of the $40 billion it has borrowed in this short period in the Volta region to help lift them out of the economic hardship than spending it on the 110 ministers who are basically a waste of time. I think we should focus on what will make the life of the ordinary Ghanaian better and not to pitch we Ghanaians against each other. Spending millions of cedis on this useless exercise proves that the Nana Addo government is a failure. Ghana as a country has to be careful, because when the reign of tribal misunderstandings starts to rip through our nation, it won't be selective. It is going to be very, very destructive. It wouldn't show mercy to us because of where we live or what heritage we belong to, but it will just destroy us as a nation. Ghana as a country today does not need to be divided again. It needs to be built and put together well again. My name is Kevin Taylor, and this is the Friday Editorial.